Hello everyone, once again welcome back to Bastion. So we are nearing the end of the game, but there is still one memory mission left, or the so-called who knows where missions. And in the last one, the third one, we will learn something about Zulf's past. So let me just quickly check which weapons I want for this mission, because I recall this level being rather difficult. I don't think I want the Calamity Cannon, because it is not upgraded enough. Do I want the mortar? You know what? Let's go with, the musket and the mortar. If that does not work out, then I can always change it and try again. So,
it's
here we
hard
go.
to sleep easy these days, what with everything that's happened. Zulf, very soon the kid's gonna have to face that man again, for the last time.
And as you know, it's important to know your enemy. So let's see what we can find out about Zulf in this. Actually, with... damn it, that's not a good start. With those 3 idols activated, this should be especially interesting. Ah, damn it. Those Ura,
the worst day of Zulf's life.
they are dangerous.
There in the Hanging Gardens, he aimed to throw it all away.
Ah, and some more angry birds, of course. Looks like the mortar can be useful against those.
It wasn't the first time Zulf had nothing to lose. He was born to a simple Ura couple who didn't last long before plague took him.
That's unfortunate. You know, I find it kind of unfair that those guys can teleport.
He grew up hungry in the tunnels of the Tassel terminals, so he took to stealing from a Ceylonian missionary living there.
Oh no. Actually, this mortar probably was a good choice for this mission. At least against those turrets, this works very well. Yeah.
He once got sloppy with his thieving hands. The missionary caught him, but didn't rat him out. Instead, he offered to take him in.
Okay, I really must not let those guys surround me. Oh, he's still alive. Okay. Not anymore.
That missionary raised Zulf like a gentleman, like he was his own son. Taught him theology, history, and mercy.
Ah, more Angry Birds. And apparently baby Angry Birds.
When the missionary passed away, Zulf promised to continue his work to bring about a lasting peace between the Ura and Caelondia.
Well, that did not turn out that well. Yeah, this mortar appears to be working.
Zulf started teaching the missionaries wisdom to any Ura who would listen. And listen they did.
This game is really well designed that way, that you can really play it with any weapon you like, if you upgrade it enough. Okay. That's one death. Oh, it looks like if you strike from a distance, then those nests don't actually spawn any eyes. That's fine. Fine with me. Excellent.
He advocated tolerance and argued that the Ura should atone for the war. He believed the city had much to teach his people.
Yeah,
However,
really useful.
Zulf felt he could only do so much in the Tassel terminals. He needed Caelondia to know the Ura had changed.
Really useful when you can strike from cover. But really, those guys being able to teleport, that's unfair.
That story don't end well.
Damn. Actually, I think I want to do this without the idols.
The Calamity took everything from us. Might be it took even more from Zulf.
Okay, another try. Come on then. Bring it on.
They met on the worst day of Zulf's life. There in the Hanging Gardens, he aimed to throw it all away. wasn't the first time Zulf had nothing to lose. He was born to a simple Ura couple who didn't last long before plague took him. He grew up hungry in the tunnels of the Tassel terminals, so he took to stealing from a Ceylonian missionary living there. He once got sloppy with his thieving hands. The missionary caught him, but didn't rat him out. Instead, he offered to take him in.
Yeah, this is much easier. Really, those idols, they make a difference.
Zulf like a gentleman, like it was his own son. Taught him theology, history, and mercy.
Yeah, those idols, they make so much of a difference. There's one left. Not anymore.
When the missionary had passed away, Zulf promised to continue his work to bring about a lasting peace between the Ura and Ceylandia. Zulf started teaching the missionaries wisdom to any Ura who would listen, and listen they did.
This is that part.
He advocated tolerance and argued that the Ura should atone for the war. He believed the city had much to teach his people.
But really, those stink-eye nests, they may be my least favorite enemies. Such a pain to kill. And boom.
However, Zulf felt he could only do so much in the Tassel terminals. He needed Ceylandia to know the Ura had changed. He decided to do what the missionary did many years before. He left the city of his youth to brave a savage land. The journey was hard, but he knew how to fend for himself. And then at last, Zulf saw the rippling walls on the horizon.
So I haven't come this far last time. Really, without any idols, this is not that bad. It's also not as profitable without idols, but
He endeared
whatever.
himself to city folk straight away, and in turn he fell in love with the city and its people. One in particular. This young lady was fascinated by the Ura, but she never met anyone like Zulf. She told him she knew all the city's best-kept secrets.
Damn it, are those poisoned arrows apparently?
The Hanging Gardens was their favorite spot. It was there that Zulf clasped her hands and proposed in proper Ceylandian style.
Oh no, not this thing again. And I thought I had seen the last of them.
He celebrated with his friends long into the night. Joy and revelry like he'd never seen. Too bad he couldn't remember it all.
I know that feeling.
He woke up alone underground inside the Ura Ceylandian War Memorial, built like an Ura den. But something was wrong.
Actually, if it's a projectile from a crossbow, then it's not called an arrow, but a bolt, so poisoned bolts, to stay correct. But either way, yeah, annoying. Actually, that's something I notice from time to time in games, in movies, whatever. When people say, "Hey, that's an arrow from a crossbow." No, it's not. It's a bolt.
He emerged from that hole in the ground into a waking nightmare. Everything that wasn't gone was twisted upside down.
Man, those things just keep getting bigger and bigger.
The world was frozen, air thick with ash. What few faces he saw on the street stared back at him with gray and vacant eyes.
More of those.
found his wife-to-be asleep inside her home. But when he reached out to her, she joined with all the ashes in the sky.
Ah, damn it, they do a lot of damage. And they are fast too. And down he goes.
So Zulf returned to where he proposed in the Hanging Gardens. And there he stood, as if the gods would answer him. The kid's gonna be okay. As for that man, who knows?
Yeah, so that was Zulf's backstory. And I think there is only one mission left, if I'm not mistaken. So before we start that, let's upgrade the Calamity Cannon.
Good thing I didn't throw away the manual.
Because I think I want to use it now.
Kid's loaded down with some of Caelondia's finest firearms.
And yeah, let's do it. I think there's nothing else left. Okay, there is the training, the tutorial, the proving for the Calamity Cannon, the flamethrower, the pike and the repeater. But I won't bother with those. Yeah, this is the end. So actually, I think I will end the video. So thanks for watching. Tune in to the next one, and until then, take care.